Welcome, welcome, welcome to Garnetqueentarot, where we are inspired to rise. How are my wonderful Scorpios doing today? Scorpios! You know I love me some Scorpios. That's the money sign. That's the money team. The money team. Love me some Scorpios. You guys are always thinking of a plan. I love speaking with Scorpios because they have such great ideas. They have so many plans for the future. And they weather the storms. I'm telling you, Scorpios will weather the storm. They will shock you. They will shock you. Scorpios. Let's see. Well, before we dive in, so I can get in your business and see what's going on and share it with you, we got to practice our breathing. It helps to clear the space, the energy, so we could be more in a subtle mood, you know? So we got to inhale, exhale twice, and then shake it off. Come on, do it with me. Come on, stop playing, y'all. Let's do it together. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And shake it off. Don't you feel better? I know I do. And the fun for me is that I get to do this with every sign. So I practice my breathing all day long, you know, which is a good thing. It makes me feel refreshed and gain clarity in every sign. You be seeing so many things when you breathe properly. So let's see what's going on. Talk to us, spirits, on behalf of our wonderful Scorpios. Give them the clarity and understanding that they are seeking. Here we go, here we go. Woo! The Death card. You letting go of something that you feel has been holding on to you and holding you back, and now you are ready to thrive. You starting something new. It's new beginnings coming for you. You tired of the same old, same old. Sometimes you just tolerate to get through, but you're not doing that anymore. You saying, you know what? I have a new dream. I have a new purpose, and I'm following through. It could be a new business. What is going on? Ooh, look at that. 10 of Cups. I love it. Celebration time. Come on. You have been through some stuff, and now you ready to reap your rewards. You put your time in. You are ready to blossom and to benefit. Love this. Love my Scorpios. I try my best to stay near Scorpios because they always making history. They always changing something and doing something different. So creative, so many ideas, but they about their paper. You about your paper. You about abundance and celebration and wealth, growth. So not everybody can ride with you, you know what I mean? You got to let some people go along the way, but you about your business. Like T.I. said, Son said, you standing on business. You standing on business. Oh, people love that. I love that. I'm standing on business. That's what you doing, Scorpios. You letting the past go. You changing the hands of time, and you saying, you know what? Let it go. I'm not holding on to that stuff anymore. I'm letting it go. I'm moving forward. Nobody or nothing holding you back. And if they don't know now, they know. They better recognize you are not who they think you are. Okay? You are not who you are. What? The Magician. I'm telling you, you taking stride and making turns and making moves. It's like magic is flowing. That change is taking place. You putting in that effort, that sweat equity, what you need to put in to make what you want happen and materialize in your life. Realistically, you are not playing games right now. You standing on business because you're about to flip the script and make things happen. People don't know you. They think they know you. They don't know you. They don't know nothing about you. That's what I love. Because a lot of times things will hold people back and hold them down. You might cry for a moment or sweat for a minute, but then all of a sudden you start focusing and thinking of a strategy and a plan and what you need to do. Yeah, they could hold you back for a minute, but they're not holding you down forever. Because once you start with those wheels twisting and turning, you start finding alternative routes to take to get to what you want. It's okay. It's okay. You say, okay, all right. When a Scorpio start telling you, like, that's okay, or they don't speak at all, ooh, ooh. I don't know if y'all remember, what was that TV show? I'm telling my age here, but it was like Lost in Space. And they used to have this robot. And whenever danger was near, the robot said, danger, danger, danger. And they would know an alien or something was coming to where they're located. That's how it is with you. You recognize people for who they are. And Maya Angelou said, when people show you who they are, believe them. You will not fall into the same trap more than once. Okay? You watch people, you pay attention to people, and you learn from their actions. Not from their words, you learn from their actions. And you make the necessary changes. Sometimes they don't even see you coming, but you see them. Scorpios, this is your time to rise and shine. You're going through this transitional period. You're burying a lot of old stuff and you're laying it to rest because you have new beginnings coming to you. And it's a new way of thinking. It's a new life. It's a new you. Woo! What is that? The Four of Swords. You see? And when you get into this mode where you start thinking of all the crap that's been dealt to you, you start analyzing and strategizing and finding out ways. And don't people better take it like this. When you get upset, you normally have this mindset where you want to pay back. But you know what? What you're saying now is a whole different thing. You're not trying to get revenge on people that have done you wrong, backstab you. You laying back and you absorbed everything and you're figuring things out, the next steps necessary for you to elevate and go through the storm. And you're still smiling. That smile that you have is dangerous. It's dangerous. Because when you put that smile on, people will think. Let me tell you something. This is something my mother had told me. My father is a Scorpio, was a Scorpio as well. And my mother said, you think your father was perfect because he smiled through things. She said, the wheels that turn in your father's head when people do him wrong will surprise you what he does. And people won't see it coming. She said that we used to live in Brooklyn. And she said that, my dad used to give bus outings and things like that. Those bus trips, and you go to like Connecticut, upstate New York, all these different trips where they have pools and playgrounds and you can have fun for a day. And she said that this guy, your father had a bus trip and he planned it out. And this guy was talking so much smack about your father and things like that. And, my father got upset and figured he was doing so much to help this guy out, and this guy backstabbed him with the things that he was doing. She said, your father never said a word. Never said a word. The day of the bus outing, because all of them had like their own buses. Some had one, some had two, but they were all lined up on Eastern Parkway in Brooklyn. And she said that your dad, he knew all the bad things this guy was doing. The guy smiling in his face and laughing with him and everything all the time. And my dad knew, but my father never said anything to him. The day of the trip, when everybody's out there and everything, the buses pulled up. One bus is short. And everybody's outside and people are loading up on the buses. And he said to my father, oh, my bus isn't here. My father said, well, you need to call and follow up what's going on. And he said, we'll meet you all up there. And I think it was Bear Mountain we were going to. And I remember that my father and all the other buses left that guy out there with his people. And they had to schedule. They said, oh, that bus was canceled. And the guy was like, I didn't cancel it. And he said, I'm not sure, but I know that one of the buses was canceled. And my father and them were gone already, but they left that man out there with his people, and people were furious. They sent a new bus for the man and his people. But we were up there like a few hours because you got to start early. That drive was long from Brooklyn. And by the time they got up there, they had a few hours left to enjoy the park, but in the festivities, but they lost a lot of time. And I asked my mom, I said, so what happened? She said, your father canceled the bus. And I was like, how could he do that? She said, that's how he was able to seek his revenge. She said he doesn't do that stuff anymore, but at that point, that man knew not to mess with him ever again. And what I'm saying to you is, with a Scorpio, Scorpios can get you where it hurts. So be mindful of the things that you do, especially with a Scorpio. But you have changed that mindset. Your belief, and my father as well, he said, The best revenge is your success. When you do well, people will be angry. And Scorpios, you're tired of people pretending with you and playing games with you. And I'm not saying you're going to do something evil like my dad did. I'm just saying that people are messing with the wrong one. And a lot of things you keep to yourself and you let it bottle up inside until you explode. When something is bothering you, talk it out, refresh, rejuvenate, do something to put your mind at ease and at peace, because they don't want the vengeful side of you. They don't want the angry side of you, and you don't want to give it to them. Stay positive, stay in your mindset, and don't allow the negativity of others. Let your magic shine through and be your best. That's what I'm saying to you. So whatever you're going through right now, don't let them see you sweat. Don't let them see you sweat. Be your best. Success is the best. There's judgment. There are people that look up to you and expect the best from you. And you know this. So what actions you take, you have to be mindful of it, to let go of any negativity and to stay positive so that they can continuously admire you. And be careful in what you do, because right now they're standing up, they're praising you, not as God, but as a leader, as a creative party, as somebody they can count on. Business-wise, career-wise, they come to you because you are a giver. You are a giver. And you're giving people the best of you. Who wants to take it in, that's on them. Who doesn't, that's their loss. But as you're going through this transformational phase right now and magic is taking place, you being the best you possible. It's a great thing. You've grown to this elevation, to this level up. You've grown to this space. You're different now. It's like you started off hurt and in pain and people tried you, and now you're just like, listen, I'm going to do what I need to do to be the best me possible. Who want to ride with me, ride with me. Who doesn't, get off the train. That's what it's about. And then here, even with your Nine of Wands, what you're looking at is this is one of my favorite cards too, because it's a card that represents you, where you are. And even the little doubt that you have, you're trying to look back as to where you started from and measure the distance. It's showing you that you could stop in your tracks. You could see all that's happening. You've been working towards something, and because it hasn't materialized as of yet, you sometimes get a little reluctant and think that it's not happening. But it is happening. That's where the magic is coming in, because you're starting to realize the time and the sweat equity that you have put in. You're coming the distance. You're going the distance. You're elevating. You're creating. You're making magic happen in your life. You're celebrating with family. You are at a point in your life where you can say that you're content, because you made the necessary changes so that you can keep growing and going. That's what it's about. You planted those seeds. And people are looking at you, wow. Scorpio said they was going to do this, but now I'm seeing it. All the backstabbing, everything we did to Scorpio, they still elevating. It's like magic. It's like magic. You're trudging through sometimes, but you know you going the distance. Just because you may not be all the way up as of yet doesn't mean you're not going to arrive. You tweak as necessary. You're a go-getter. You desire stability and you're aiming high for it. You keeps money in your pocket. Even if you're down to your last, you always have. Because you the money sign. I love you some Scorpios. You about your business. So no matter what they trying to do to you, they won't win. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. They will not win. They will not win. It's not happening. Not today. Not tomorrow, okay? You got this. You got this. So as you go through those challenges and you doubt yourself a little and you're looking back at where you were, because like I tell people when I explain this card, it's 9 of Wands. Okay, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're holding the 7th wand in your hand, and there's still 2 more to collect. That distance, it could be 6 miles. It could have taken you 6 years. Whatever it is, you achieved that already. Those seeds are planted. You have the next one in your hand that you need to put down there and strengthen your post. You've been through more than half of the struggle of what you're working towards to accomplish. You only got 2 more to go other than the one in your hand. That means you're almost there. So this is not a time just to give up or sweat it out. Work it out. You understand what I'm saying to you? Work it out. This is you going the distance. This is you following through. This is you being committed. You know what you've been through. And don't let anybody or anything make you doubt that distance. You don't doubt that distance. You got your sweatband on and everything. You've been going through it. Sun been hot and you're struggling and you're getting through. But you know what? When you stop now and you look back, you've come along further than you thought. And you don't have that much distance to still go. So your dreams are coming. That's where the celebration is going to come in. Look at you celebrating with family. You weathered the storm. You're happy. It's like the rainbow is there for you. Grasp it. This is a good time for you. And you know the work that you put in. Ain't no shame in your game. Come on. This is about getting through the hurdles of life and still standing with your head up high. Let them not try you, for they know not what they do. Okay? Because all it's going to do is help you, make you be better. The more that you are attacked, the more they come at you, the more you got to take the time to strategize and think things through, the more success you'll be embarking upon. We already know you're going to succeed. You already know. You already know. Don't let nobody tell you different. You already know. You already know. This is a new day, a new era for you. You leaving the old behind. You leaving it behind. Leaving it behind. Talk to us. You leaving it behind. Ooh. You experience some heartaches along the way. And you know what? It's going to be okay. 3 of Swords. It's going to be okay. You experience heartache. And it's better you know now who's for you and who's not than for you to keep going through, struggling through, and then they benefit from your rewards. I say more power to them, because when you know people, you know people. And it's better you know them now and they get exposed now than for you to keep holding on to them to find out down the line and they played you. Letting go hurts sometimes, but you know what? The reward in the end is going to be well worth it. Well worth it. If they don't want to ride or die with you, that's okay. Because you will fill that void regardless. Not everybody's in your camp. But as alert and aware as you normally are, Scorpio, you're going to weed them out. And you're going to put them in their place because they're not going to be in yours. Ha! What? They're not going to be in yours. People think disappointment should just tear you up. Disappointment can be blessings in disguise. You just got to recognize. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Recognize people for who they are. Recognize the disappointment for what it is. Look at that. You got your 5 of Wands. Competition. People see you as the rising and shining star that you are. And you know what? That's when they come after you. That's when they want to compete. That's jealousy. That's envy. You can't control it. All you could do is be your best. And the same advice that you give others, follow through with it. You know people are coming at you because they know the potential that you withhold from them. Because you're working on you. You being the best you. And they want a piece of the pie. They want a piece of you. Some people try to stay close to you because they want to get what you got and let it rub off on them. They don't want to put the same type of work in, but they see your potential. They see your growth, and they're measuring their own success and their own lackings. Because when you say you're going to do something, you follow through. You're a great woman. You're a great man. And don't let anyone or anything tell you different. Whomever you identify as or with, you're great at it. And people get a little in their feelings when they see you elevating. Yesterday you was here, today you're here. And you allow their comments to make you step back and measure how far you've come until you realize that you come further along than you even believe. They look at it as like magic. Scorpio had to be on somebody's couch or something in order to get this far. Nope. Nope. It's hard work. It's sweat equity. And it's you doing the darn thing. That's what it is. You better take pride and stride with strength, knowing in your power what you're capable of. There are people watching you all the time. You can't control that. You are who you are. Bottom line. And sometimes you think you did something wrong. You didn't do anything wrong other than be yourself. You don't sit there and wallow, oh, woe is me. No. You pick yourself back up and you keep going. Please, don't get mad at me because I love myself and I love who I am. You are getting into that mode where you recognize it. The more you grow, the more people come at you. The more people don't like you. Could be family, could be friends. It doesn't matter. Could be strangers. But people look at you and they see the greatness that you possess and they want you to feel bad for being great. Come on. What are you apologizing for? Because I follow through and I do what I need to do, I need to be upset with myself? No. You could do that for me. I'm going to keep moving and growing regardless. Regardless. Like it or not. This is who I am. This is what I do. And that's why the options keep coming to you. Opportunity keeps coming your way. And the good thing about it all, like magic, is that you have more than one option. You don't fall short when it comes to options. That's why people get envious and jealous, because they feel that everything is being bestowed upon you. And you're happy, and you honestly thought that people would be happy for you when you come in to these great things, these great rewards, but they're not. If it's not benefiting them, they don't want to be happy for you, because it's like everything falls along in the court for you, but it's because of who you are and the work ethic that you have. Whatever you aim for, you follow through. And that's where the jealousy comes, because people start stuff, but they don't finish it. That's not describing you. If you start it, you're going to finish it. That's how it is. If you start it, you're going to finish it. And people feel a certain way. They get in their feelings. They feel a kind of way. Who does Scorpio think he or she is? So keep doing you. Keep struggling. Keep striving. Keep believing. Keep in the faith. All these things are part of the phases that you transform from. Every experience you have, you take it to heart and you grasp the rewards and the nuggets out of it so it can help you to elevate to the next level, the next chapter of your life. You're the one writing your story, nobody else. You're the author. Believe that. Let's just see what is the word for you for today. Okay? Because this is about you right now. This is about you right now. People making you doubt yourself. You better stop it. Stop it. Please stop it. Please. See the little confusion? But you know your capabilities. You know what you made of. They could call you the man of steel or the woman of steel because you are about your business. I love your reading, Scorpio, because you know what? No matter what you experience or go through in life, you find a way to overcome. And that's what it's about. Speak to us. That's what it's about. Overcoming circumstances and situations and not feeling guilty about it. What is your word for today? Woo-hoo-hoo. It says scarcity. And this is more so you believing that you still don't have what you need because you're still in the process of going through it. You've struggled. You've gone through a lot. You feel like you're losing friends because you're growing. It's not scarcity. You're growing and people want you to feel less than. You can't let them win. You've endured. You've been backstabbed. Your heart has been broken. People are competing against you. They got you thinking and trying to measure how far you've come because you still haven't arrived completely at your destination. But the thing is, you have opportunity coming to you. These back and forth competitive races is only making you stronger. Okay? The magic that's transpiring in your life is taking you to new horizons. Because in the end, you win. You win. You celebrate. You experience the joy. So don't think like that. I know people hurt you. I know you're just pondering, who can you trust? Who's really there for you? Who's really your friend? You know what? As long as you got your source, you don't need a bunch of friends. And when you count them on your hand, you're going to realize you don't have a lot of friends. You have a lot of colleagues and associates that admire you. But the friends that you do have is a handful, as it should be, because everybody can't be in your personal business, in your personal space. Just keep working on you. Just keep going forward. Don't worry about how far you've come until you arrive at your destination. Then you step back and say, wow, that was a distance, but I did it. Garnetqueentarot, where we're inspired to rise. Don't be ashamed of the process, because it's going to get you to your destination. Be ashamed if you're allowing other people to make you doubt who you are. Don't do that. Don't allow that. Continue standing on your business, because the thing is, they trying to make your business their business rather than focus on their own business. So stay out of their business and don't let their issues take up space in your head, because you got enough to work on. You're about to make sure that you get to the level you want to be at. Don't make anybody make you think differently. Garnetqueentarot, where we're inspired to rise. Be the best you possible. Keep forging forward. Get through the storms and make up your mind where you want to be. Strategize, map it out, journalize, do what you got to do. But you are well on your way to overcoming the blockage on your path. You're getting ready to see what you've really done. So be patient and wait it out, but keep moving while you're waiting. Take care. Talk soon. Yes, I appreciate being in your business, because you know what? I love the business of a Scorpio, because they all about their business. Take care. Talk soon. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And again, thank you so much for your time and sharing your message with us. Take care.